main emerging economies grouping, the BRICS, are holding a plenary session. Chinese President Xi Jinping is now addressing the session. Let's listen.
Jair Bolsonaro, Your Excellency President Vladimir Putin, Your Excellency Prime Minister Narendra Modi, and Your Excellency President Cyril Ramaphosa. I'm very glad to meet with our colleagues again here in Brasilia. Let me begin by thanking President Bolsonaro for your warm hospitality and thoughtful arrangements. This is my third time in 10 years' time visit Brazil. I'm very delighted to back to this land with vitality, rich resources, hospitality people really leave a good memory to me. The meeting taking place in a critical time when the world is undergoing profound changes. Right now, it's also look at the new technological revolution is emerging, which presenting opportunities to all countries. Emerging countries and developing countries are on the rise, which is irreversible, which is also inject new impetus to the reform of international orders. That said, unilateralism and protectionism are also growing. To deal with the right numbers, the deficit in trust also increasing. A lot of uncertainties in the international landscape. Facing these changes unseen in a century, we, developing countries and emerging markets, should respond to people's willingness and shoulder the due responsibilities to stake on the path of a further development and join hand to hand to seek happiness for our peoples and prosperity for the whole world. To create a safe, stable environment is our responsibility, because right now the world is not a safe one. Geopolitical issues and hotspot issues are emerging one after another. The traditional and non-traditional risks tightened, and this is all give us the pressing task. So we should work toward the same task for win-win cooperation and work under the rule and principle of the world practice and safeguard multilateralism. And we should stay committed to the purpose and the principle of our UN Charter and the UN-centered international order, reject the hegemony and unilateralism outright. And we should participate in a process to deal with the hotspot geographic political issues. We should give a role to the BRICS meetings in terms of the foreign minister, the security advisors, the representatives to the UN, to make our cooperations closer, make our voice heard, and put forward our international order towards a fair, equal, orderly manner. Seeking open, inclusive future. Because we all believe the development hold the key to solve issues, because that's all posed by the imbalance and inadequate development. We should have a keen grasp of the trend of our time and also strengthen our new relations of the new technological revolution. We also should expand our cooperation in connectivity, digital economy, and also drive our economic development in a high-quality way. Right now, the international economy is facing prominent challenges, which to a certain level reflect the current International governance order has its own issues. So this is our job to forge the reform of international governance and push that happen. We should oppose protectionism and uphold the multilateral trading system with the UN at its center and give a greater role and influence of the emerging markets and developing countries. Make the macroeconomic development at the center of the development framework and also implement the UN 2030 sustainable agenda and implement the Paris Agreement, make sure we have a balanced development in social, economic, ecological areas. We should conduct more people-to-people exchanges. Look at the process of a human history. That's a journey of mutual learning among different countries. Different countries with different culture, religions, traditions reinforce each other and give new meanings to each other's progress and course, which also create a great world. The BRICS countries has provided a good example and practice during the whole course. In the recent years, we have seen the sports events, film exhibition, documentary co-produced by 5 countries gaining momentum. This actually built a firm bridge among peoples. We should keep this momentum and drive it further. We would like to see more people-to-people exchanges, greater in scope and depth. We would like to take BRICS the platform to conduct exchanges among different civilizations and enlarge our circle of friends. Dear colleagues, this year marks the 70th anniversary of the founding of PRC. Over the 7 decades, under the leadership of Communist Party of China, Chinese people forged ahead and overcame difficulties, embarked on the journey of national rejuvenation. China will continue our efforts to open wider to the world, increase imports, and enlarge our market access to the foreign investors, and strengthen our efforts in the IP protection. I would like to open a new landscape to the outside world. So we would like to work together with the world for an open, inclusive, clean, and a beautiful world, and bring the benefit to all the people and work with all people to build a BRI towards a high-quality development. China will stay committed to independent international policy, will stick to a peace journey on the basis of coexistence principles. We would like to conduct a strategic and frank cooperation and would implement the outcomes of FOCAC and to build a firm shared future with African countries. We would like to see more the economic, political, cultural cooperation in the international landscape with Latin Americas, and also create a shared future with Latin Americas. We would eye a longer period and to create an open, inclusive, innovative growth and a connected win-win cooperation for the Asia-Pacific region. All in all, we would like to work with the rest of the international community to build a new international relations in order to build a community with shared future for mankind. History has proven the process, and we have every reason to believe we have a bright future. Right now, we work towards a second golden decade, and we would like to see a good cooperation in South-South cooperation and win-win cooperation, all-win cooperation with the rest of the world. under the host country of Brazil and with our 4 participating countries. This year, we have seen a productive result of BRICS. I would like to appreciate your hard work, Mr. President, and congratulate to this result. Russia will be the next host. China will fully support Russia and looking forward to new outcomes made by next year. Thank you.